Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be looking at Path of Exile. So this was recommended to me by a friend. I've never played this before. From what I know, it's a D&D style RPG game, very similar to Diablo, but I've been told it's better. I've never played this before, so I have no expectations, so let's just jump straight right in.
By the divine authority of the Templar, you are hereby exiled to the forsaken shores of Rayclast. You have transgressed against God and consorted with sin. Find your redemption, exile, or die in the attempt. You swore sinew and soul to serve God and the Order of the Templar. For years you built a life upon faith, only to smite it asunder with one sinful blow. And is that not the greatest folly of all? To lose faith when it's all you have left? You were once the chosen of God, a Templar. You are now the chosen of Rayclast, an exile. You were born with quickness of body and sharpness of mind. How have you paid for these gifts? With innocent blood. Yours is a predatory profession, the business of butchery. You have stolen many a life to fill your purse. Now you will earn your redemption in Rayclast. Do you think you are savage enough to face the land of the damned, Marauder? We offered you truth, yet still you clasped your superstitious lies. We offered you service, yet you wasted your strength in defiance. Rayclast offers you something else. An education in true savagery. Swift and silent, you stole the bounty of others. A crow that plunders our crops. A stray dog that slaughters our sheep. Ariath is a land of men, not animals. Think on that, Ranger, when Rayclast shows you how to truly live like an animal. You were born to be swift and strong. What did you do with your gifts, duelist? You squandered them on self-indulgence. Sin has led you here, your path inked in the blood of gratuitous murder. You have betrayed the Grand Arena. Now Rayclast shall be your audience and your foe. Why do the keen of mind seek to satiate their curiosity in darkness and depravity? Innocence is our father. Ariath is our mother. When a daughter strays from the light, she makes herself an orphan. Learn well the lessons that Rayclast will teach you, witch. It is your only hope of finding your way home.
So we can see from the selection we have a wide range of people to choose from, each with their own skills and class. Now, I was on the fence on who to choose, but overall, I think maybe the duelist is going to probably be the best one. Again, I have no idea. I've never played this game before. I might be wrong. Some people might say it might be the ranger, it might be the witch. But hey, it's my first time playing this, so please take it easy on me. So we do get to name our character, which is really, really cool. Now, I had a little bit of fun with this, so I'm not going to lie to you guys, but I did have a video before this where I went through the naming process, sat there for 20 minutes trying to think of different names, and I thought it'd be really cute and funny and call him Diego Montoya, but unfortunately I couldn't pick those. If you've never seen The Princess Bride, you haven't lived. Eventually, I think I settled on Jean Valley or Jean Paul Valley. which is DC character from Batman, also known as Azrael. Again, I couldn't choose Azrael, so I had to choose that name. But like I said, the first video I made, unfortunately, I got stuck on the first level, on the training prologue, whatever you want to call it, and I couldn't progress. So I had to restart all over again, unfortunately. So after playing the game for a couple of hours, I can say that I've not run into any further glitches or bugs. I think what might happen is on the beginning level, you have to talk to a character. It tells you like different prompts. Basically, it is like a tutorial. I think I sort of glitched that. This time around, I managed to do it the way it wanted me to do it, and I could actually progress further throughout the game. So, like I said, touch wood, I've not had any more bugs or glitches, but I'm still early in the game yet, so time will tell. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to let the video play on from here, and then I will check in with you guys at the end and give you my final thoughts of Path of Exile. Enjoy.
You and I, we're the only ones that made it to shore. Alive, anyway. Looks like you found something you can defend yourself with. Good. This place is crawling with criminals. There's smoke rising just east of here. Could be worth checking if it's...
Even the dead rise to challenge me here. Spirit is spent. spirit is spent. It's nice not to be dead yet.
Salem of Theopolis, you have transgressed against your God and your fellow man. You have been a willing vessel for the following sins: defamatory vanity, 3 counts of unauthorized political satire, 6 counts of blasphemy, 1 count of inciting public unrest, performing in public without a license. God has charged me with your redemption. You are hereby exiled to Rayclast, where it is hoped you shall come to repent your sins and make your peace with your beloved father.
A dashing duelist, drenched and deserted on the dreariest strand. That's the first line of the poem I'm writing about you, exile. Easy, lad. You could lacerate a bloke with a look like that. The name's Bestel, captain of the good ship Merry Gull. Alas, my Merry Gull is gone. My crew is gone. But my wits remain, after a fashion.
Now there's a face I never expected to see in exile. The maidens of Oriath must be wailing in their beds now that their mighty duelist has left them. Or is that why you're here? Did you perhaps choose the wrong bed in which to celebrate your conquests? I'm Nessa, and I suppose I should thank you for ridding us of Hillock, that putrid giant you felled out there. Back in Oriath, I disdained your kind. In Rayclast, I don't have that luxury. Lion Eye's watch isn't much, but it's ours. We could use you here, while you live. But should you wish to venture out, do just one thing for me. Out on the coast, amongst the wrecks, there must be a ship's medicine chest. I have many to care for, and there's only so much I can do with herbs and seawater.
There's an island, a hop, skip and a wade offshore of the terraces. That's where my Merry Gull ran aground. Watched the locals spit roast the ship's doctor, but his medicine chest might still be there, amongst the splinters and bones. It'd have everything Nessa might need. Dr. Shaky Hands Opton was lousy with a scalpel and even worse with a saw, but he knew his apothecary. Explains the shaky hands, if you ask me.
Fine work with Hillock. Where'd you learn to fight like that? Oh, forget I asked. We exiles have no history. Dominus took it from us when he had his blackguards dump us in the water out there. Here, got something for you. Should help you kill a few more of those undead bastards. Don't bother thanking me. The way I figure it, the longer we fighters live, the longer everyone lives.
Not the most pleasant of arenas, but it'll have to do for now. My spirit is spent. I believe in traveling light. It seems this new arena suits me. I believe in traveling light.
Khan's canoe struck this sand with the force of destiny. At his beck, the greatest war host in Karui history tamed the wild sea, their canoes coupling with the land one by one. Lion-eyed gemlings met us with shining metal and bold words. Hyri's arrows withered their pride. Khan's axes silenced their despair. Marseilles Lion-eye fought bravely to the last. Khan honored him with a place on his belt. Khan has shown Rayclast our Karui strength. Khan will teach Rayclast the Karui way.
So what do I think of the game so far? So I'm having a blast playing this. I cannot seem to stop playing it. I'm glad that I got recommended this game, and at the same time I didn't really lose any value on it because it's free. Whereas if I didn't go by any advice and maybe just gone out and bought Diablo and might not have liked it, then for me that's an investment I've lost money on. So for this is a win-win. Not only am I having fun playing it, but at the same time it's free. The second game, Path of Exile 2, is currently monetary value. I think it's like $20, £20, but eventually that is going to be free because at the minute it's just an early access to the game. So I'm going to hold out on that for a little while because again, I'm just playing this. I don't want to go into the second one without completing this, even though the stories probably don't carry over. That's what I'm just assuming. One thing I will say is with the ability and skill tree, you can easily get lost in that. It doesn't look very big, but once you zoom out, it looks like a fucking solar system. You can easily get lost. With the weapons, yeah, some of the weapons are great, and the combat's good. I like the fact that it's free-flowing, it's not turn-based. I like the fact that you're always finding gear or loot that people are dropping, or by finding different chests. And the fact that you can add modules to them. So they will give you different powers, different strikes. That's a really cool concept. I quite like that. I also like the fact that you don't have to play this as a solo player. You can have other people join you, or you can join them. So when you're back at base camp, you'll normally see people walking around. You can interact with them, which I think is a really cool idea. Now, I haven't tested this out. I do have friends that play this. Well, they haven't played it for a long time. So maybe later on down the road, I could probably ask them to come and join me, just so I can get some more in-depth knowledge, know-how on how the game works, what's going to be best, how I chose the right class for a start. Because again, like I said, I put the duelist, but the duelist could be absolutely rubbish, where someone like the witch or the ranger, I believe it is, could be a better class. Or even the Templar might be a better class. I have no idea. Like I said, I've only played for a couple of hours. That was the first character I picked. So, yeah. The one thing I can say about this game, it's not really a complaint, it's not really a bad thing. I suppose on my behalf, it's a learning curve, and that is knowing what gear to add the modules to get the best performance. And also the skill tree. That thing is like a fucking solar system. Endless possibilities. So you're always kind of trying to think what you really want to upgrade, try and get the maximum out of your character. For that, you can easily get lost in that. But overall, it's a very, very fun game to play. It's made me want to go out and start playing other games like this. So I am currently looking at Hades 2 on the Switch. I'm also looking at possibly playing the Diablo series. And also Baldur's Gate 3. Now, Baldur's Gate 3, from what I've seen, is very different. There is a D&D style strategy to that game, so even though it's a free roam environment, it's a turn-based system. But again, you have different pathways, you have good character customization. So that is something that I'm going to be looking at playing very soon. Unfortunately, it never goes on sale on the PlayStation Store. It's always locked at £60 or $60. So hopefully over the holiday period, that price might come down a little bit, and then I will play it. Now, the big question is, would I recommend this to someone who hasn't played it? Fuck yeah, I would. It's a good game, like I said. You have an open environment which you can move around freely. You have the choice to attack enemies if you want to. I like the fact that you can replenish your health, replenish your magic bar, I suppose that's what it's called, or stamina bar is what I really see it as. This is not a very frustrating game to play. It's quite enjoyable and very peaceful to play. Now, I will praise the combat mechanics. The combat is very, very fluid. It's only a couple of times that I felt like I was overwhelmed by certain enemy types, but in that scenario I can easily just run away and try and put my health back up before going back in for a second round, third round or fourth round until I eliminate all the enemies on screen. Before I wrap this video up, I just want to apologise for not uploading more videos. That's my bad. It is something I am trying to work on a lot more, is trying to get a lot more content out. So hopefully in the next couple of days you'll see another video alongside this one, especially because we're in spooky month. Now, I love Halloween. Halloween is one of my favourite holidays of the year, and there's a couple of games that I want to try and play through this month and upload them as part of a Halloween special. So please stay tuned for that. Hopefully, like I said, in the next couple of days I'll have another video up alongside this one. Again, it's something I'm trying to work on very, very hard, but unfortunately with work and other commitments I don't always get the time, but please bear with me. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a like, please subscribe, and let me know in the comments below if you played Path of Exile, and if you do, what do you like about the game, or what do you find frustrating about it? And as always, I'll see you guys very, very soon. Bye bye.